Indonesia has the largest Muslim population of any country. Its legal system is based on government regulations and Dutch civil law, but in a compromise with separatists in 2001, Aceh province was allowed to implement Sharia law.
VOA's Steve Herman was in Aceh and got a first-hand look at how the religious code is being enforced. He tells me the regulations and the punishments have been getting stricter.
A prosecutor takes a cane to a convicted criminal. The man and 5 other family members received public whippings of 5 to 8 lashes for playing poker for money at a coffee shop. Such floggings have significantly increased recently in Aceh, not only for gambling, but also for drinking alcohol and relationships deemed illicit.
Steve, tell us about when people are being flogged. I mean, this was very striking video that you got of the caning taking place. What's going on around that scene?
It is a public spectacle, and they welcome the public. They want to have the public see what the penalties are. And actually, the people that are getting flogged had an option of different penalties. They could either serve jail time, pay fines in gold, or submit to flogging. So in these particular cases, people are choosing the whip because I guess it's cheaper and you get it over with relatively quickly, if not painlessly.
Now, explain to us how Sharia law got started in Aceh.
Aceh is a very special place in Indonesia. There was an insurgency that went on for decades there, and as part of a peace agreement, the people who were going to end up running Aceh wanted a great degree of autonomy and also to be able to implement Sharia law. And it is the only province in Indonesia, the world's largest Muslim country, where there is Sharia law.
And there are also a number of people who are not Muslim living in Aceh. How has this affected them?
Until now, Sharia law has not applied to non-Muslims, whether they are residents or visitors. However, recently, the legislature in Aceh province decided to implement Sharia law for non-Muslims. Now, we don't know of any cases yet where any non-Muslim has been arrested and flogged or penalized in any way, but there is a belief that this is coming very soon. And one bit of concern for non-Muslims and visitors to Aceh, which has some wonderful beaches, by the way, is immodest dress. Both men and women should not be showing their legs in public. Now, we talked to some non-Muslim women who said that when they've been stopped for not having the hijab, the headscarf, that they showed a cross or explained that they weren't Muslims and they were allowed to go. But with the law being implemented now for non-Muslims, the special police which are enforcing Sharia law may not be as lenient.
It seems extreme to many people that they're having to live under this law and this strict enforcement. How are they reacting to it?
Well, obviously, a lot of people there don't like it. I spoke with one activist for women and children who says that this was all unnecessary, that Aceh was already 99% Islamic before the Sharia law went into effect.
Officers enforcing Sharia law wrongly interpret it. Women end up being the primary targets.
Especially for dress violations, it's about 10-to-1 women to men who are facing penalties under the Sharia code.
Steve, on a personal note, what was it like for you being there as these floggings were taking place?
You know, we were treated very well by the people of Aceh. Everyone is friendly. They really want to get the word out that as long as people come in there dressed modestly, or not, drinking and gambling in public, that they're not going to be molested in any way. We were able to get a beer in our 5-star hotel in Aceh, and so they do want to be able to welcome foreigners, but obviously with an increasing amount of floggings, this sort of publicity getting out, this is the reputation that people are going to think of in regards to Aceh.